Hey guys, I've got a few more freaky events to tell you that went on around my house, and I don't have any video footage right now, but I took this picture of the crescent moon and Venus. I think it was on the night of the 28th, and this was right after the total solar eclipse in the Middle East, and I think that the solar eclipses are more appropriate over the desert. I mean, there's something so epic about it because when you look at sand, I mean, uh, days of our lives seem like sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. But that's what you think of. You think of time when you see sand and camels in a desert. You think of time in ancient time, like long ago. You think of the past and history. And you think of the universe, the stars, because that's, they, I don't know. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. And that's where my mind goes. And so it seemed very fitting to see images of the total solar eclipse, with the sand dunes and the camels in them and everything. And you can't get that in the United States. You can't get that anywhere in North America. And what are you going to do? You're going to catch a wolf on a mountaintop? Good luck to you. You better take him up there and pose him for it, like the guy took the camel. Because you just don't see it. You know what I mean? It's just not as epic as what it would be if it came up over the desert. It's more appropriate over the desert. It just seems more natural. Okay, so anyway, you remember all the signs in the sky are given to us by God, and evil gets one sign, and that is the total solar eclipse. And there's one more coming now in a couple years. It's going to come, and I guess that's when the New Madrid fault's going to crack open, because that's where it's going to go. The moon's going to be right over that fault line. So anyway, let's stop talking about that. Let's get to the freaky things that are going on. One freaky thing that already happened that I didn't mention in my previous video. I was coming home from my friend's house, and this is the night before the tank was brought up on my street. Okay, and there was nothing in the news about this tank firing off flash bombs on Maple Avenue to with the FBI bomb squad and all that shit. And bomb squad was dressed in military fatigue instead of black SWAT uniforms, so that's a little bit new. And they went to arrest this guy inside of there. They got him, okay, but he's out. He's out. All he had to do is pay a fine, and he's out. So that was more than excessive force in that case. I think what that was kind of like dress rehearsal, a drill, an actual live play out kind of practice for our police and military for something that's coming in the future, because they're getting trained to not give a fuck if they shoot you in the back. So they're prepping for something. If they care that little about people's lives, they're prepping for something, and they don't want us to know. And something big is coming, guys. And you have to feel it, and it's all about the when. And there's a lot of theories going around that it's going to start next month, and then you got that 322 going. I think that 322 is going to coincide with something real big. That's the Skull and Bones 322. So I'm not sure what year or what, but like this year coming up, I think there's going to be a lot of things. So back to the freaky. So that night before that tank was up here, I seen a guy on the street. My friend seen him, and she's like, "Get back in here." I didn't want to let me walk home with somebody just standing there. He's just standing across the street from our house. It's like, you see that guy over my shoulder kind of thing. And he's just standing there. So anyway, going hush. I didn't have my blade on me. Like, what the fuck's wrong with me, right? So she gave me a steak knife. So I come home and I got a steak knife with me. I go to unlock my door. I see my doorknob wiggle. I take a step back. What the fuck? What the fuck? I seen it and I heard it. Okay? I seen it and I heard it move. I'm not fucking delusional, man. I put the key in the hole, I flick the light on, and I'm looking upstairs. It doesn't seem possible anybody made it up them stairs. You know, like, so I went to look in the back. I searched everywhere. There was nobody in this house. I don't know what the fuck happened. Then today, this is what happened today. I wake up, and my routine is usually, I could get a coffee, or I'll get a Mountain Dew, whatever way I can get my caffeine, I get it. I got, one day one way, one day another, whatever. But I get my things, like the ashtray, pick that up off the floor, I put it at the foot of the bed, my cigarettes, the phone, and everything that I'm going to be using during the day or transferring to the living room, I gather that all up and put it at the foot of the bed. Okay? So I lit my cigarette. And I put the lighter right back down with everything else. So you had my phone, my eyeballs, my chapstick, a pack of cigarettes, a lighter, the ashtray. Okay? And my keys were still, they're still in there. I didn't move them. Good. I mean, they got my pills in it, and I'm not really, I got time to get them. You know what I mean? I didn't have to move that. So everything else, I'm seeing it. It's placed there, and that's what I'm going to transfer into the living room. Because I'm going to, after I make this video, my plan is to clear the table off. I'm going to build a puzzle today. 1,000-piece puzzle. So that's kind of the idea, and that's why I was just getting up and going to have something to drink, but I'm transferring right into the living room because I've been staying in the bedroom like all day some days, like yesterday. Okay, so anyhow, where's my lighter? I lit my damn cigarette. Where's my fucking lighter? So I'm looking all around for my lighter. I'm in the living room looking where I just set things down. Did I set it down? I didn't notice it. No. I'm retracing my steps. Is it anywhere? Anywhere in the kitchen, like on the stove where I poured the pop at? Is it over by the cigarettes where I set things on the card table right there? No. Is it over there? Is it up on the microwave? No. Back in the bedroom. And did I leave it sitting on the bin? No. Is it under the ashtray? I pick up a glass ashtray. It's clear. I pick it up, look under it, and wipe my hand under it as if the lighter is fucking invisible. You know? I'm like, where the fuck did it go? Then I'm on my hands and knees on the floor, looking under the fucking bed and feeling all under the bed, lifting up all the blankets. I lift up pillows that there was no way it was under. And then I got mad. And I'm standing there at the foot of my bed. And I was like, you know what, you little motherfuckers? I want my lighter back, and I want it now. Stop moving and taking my shit. I don't think it's fucking funny. I want my lighter back now. And I went and I sat down in my place at the bed, and where were my eyes focused on as soon as I sat down? My lighter. Focused. As soon as my ass hit the fucking mattress, my eyeballs were focused on my lighter. You want to know where it was? It was against the door frame, half on the carpet, half on the linoleum. The metal strip for the carpet right in the center, and it was nudged up against that door frame. I couldn't have dropped it and it landed there if I fucking tried. I did not pick that lighter up and move all around the fucking house. I lit my cigarette from the pack right there on the bed before I got up with the cigarette to let the dog outside to go pee. Then I poured myself a glass of pop. Then I went back in to look for my stuff, and that's when I discovered it's not there anymore. It was right there. I didn't move it. I didn't drop it. I didn't put it in a pocket and it fell out. No. I sat it down on top of the cigarette pack, on top of it. I could distinctly remember this. So how the fuck? I asked. I'm like demanding. I want my fucking lighter now. And I just sit down and my eyes go right to it. Like, that's freaky in itself. That part was, that's my kind of freaky. But the fact that, how did it get all the way over there, guys? Okay, here's another one, and this is something. This is epic here. Now, I just got a new breaker for the sunroom, so now I can have 2 plugs in. Used to be all I could do is put the heater on for birds, and that's it. Any other power would throw the breaker, you know. And sometimes it would just be from the heater. I don't know why. It would just throw the breaker and click off. I mean, like a couple times a year, I usually got to go downstairs and turn it back on. And I don't know why that is. Okay, so there's this, I clean out this whole hallway beside the door in the sunroom. It just goes to a window. It like doesn't go anywhere. But I clean it all up, washed the windows and the curtains, and I swept the floor and I steamed the floor, and like that's all cleared out and clean. Now I could reorganize and store things in there more neatly of my mom's owls and get them out of the fucking way, because I threw all that stuff that was in there away. You know what I mean? So basically, the only thing left is like two lamps and a fucking thing to hang on the wall that I don't have anything strong enough to secure it on the wall. So I set up this lamp and I started liking it. You know, it was my daughter's lamp. It's like a pinkish purple, and the shade is like, oh my God, the nicotine stains, the smoke stains, the age, and everything. It's like nasty looking, right? But it works. So I put the shade on there, screwed in one of those good light bulbs, and plug it in, and it worked. And it's been working until last night. And it didn't work last night. It was plugged in, and it wasn't working. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I remember that when I went for a garbage bag, I had to move the bookcase that I took from the living room, put in front of the microwave stand. I had to move that a little bit to reach and get a garbage bag out from under the microwave. And when I did that, a light bulb fell off of the bookcase because it doesn't have the back on it. I got to either secure it better, you know, because it'll wobble back and forth without the back, or I'm going to throw the fucker away, one or the other. Most likely I'm going to jimmy rig it. Okay, so anyway, it's sitting there. I pick up the light bulb still in the box and I put it back. But as this light bulb was falling behind there, my mind went to the light bulb in that lamp. Honest to God, like that light bulb, I don't know what the fuck happened, but as that light bulb was falling, I was imagining it to be the light bulb in the lamp, like it was gonna break, right? And it didn't break. You put it back up there, okay, good. But then when that lamp wouldn't fucking work, I'm like, what the hell is this shit? When it didn't turn on, you know? I'm like, that's really weird. But here's the thing. I went in there today because I'm thinking about this shit. After the thing with the lighter, I'm like, this is crazy shit. What's up with that fucking lamp? So I went to check it out. You know what it was? The light bulb was unscrewed. The light bulb was completely fucking unscrewed. It was barely sitting in there with like one screw to hold it in. Like if you just twist it one time so that you couldn't pull it out on your own. That's what the fuck? I'm serious. I'm fucking serious, guys. The lamp is working again. It was somebody unscrewed the light bulb. There's nobody else in my fucking house. There's nobody else in here. The light bulb was unscrewed. There's not enough. The cat can jump on that fucking bin. You can shake that bin. You can shake the fucking lamp. I don't care what you're shaking, but you're not gonna unscrew a fucking light bulb. Okay? Not like that was ridiculous. I think I need to take my medication. By the way, my insurance company is not going to be covering my medication as of the beginning of the year. So, I might stroke out. I don't know. Because I can't take the generic form. It's called Synthroid. And it's for my thyroid. It affects hormones, affects moods, affects attitudes and emotions, everything, the whole 9 yards. I mean, your hormones actually control you, and your thyroid is where that's all centered from. So I got some medical issues, but I've been weaning myself off of that med, and I'm not gonna be able to take it after. So I went untreated for 27 fucking years. Now that they're treating me, far worse has happened. I am in worse shape now than I was when I went to the doctor. Peace out and God bless.